Howdy tubers, TJ Pyramid here with another review. You guys must be getting used to me doing these reviews by now. That is of the movie We Are What We Are. This is written and directed by Jim Mickle, and a guy he works a lot with, Nick D'Amici. They've also done like Mulberry Street, Stakeland, and Jim Mickle's next movie he has coming out is called Cold in July, which is adapted from a Joe R. Lansdale, an author who I love, uh, novel. So that should be pretty cool. I've enjoyed everything else he's done. And I picked this up at Walmart, and it's a remake of like a late, couple years ago, Mexican film called We Are What We Are. I know there's a lot of differences between this one and the Mexican one, such as I believe like the gender of one of the kids or something. I think in the original there's like a boy and a girl or something, and maybe a mother instead of the dad. And I know this is like in the kind of like the rural setting out in the woods type thing, and the other one I think is in the city. So I know there's big differences. I've seen a lot of reviews for the original one, and it seems like it gets really good reviews. I'm interested in seeing that. I'm hoping I can find it somewhere for a decent price. But yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and pick this one up and check it out. It was pretty cheap at Walmart for a new Blu-ray, so I figured, what the heck. Also stars Bill Sage, which the only thing I can think of him that I've seen him in was American Psycho. The two girls in it, played by Amber Childers and Julia Garner, are fantastic in this. Really, really good. Kelly McGillis is in this too. Yep, from Top Gun. Yep, she's in it. She's aged. And Michael Parks is in it. He plays a doctor. Now, Michael Parks' career goes all the way back to like 1960. Tons of TV shows. So, yeah. Basically, I'll read the back here. The Parkers, a seemingly wholesome and benevolent family, keep to themselves, and for good reason. As they struggle to keep their ancestral customs intact, local authorities begin to uncover clues that bring them closer to the secrets that they have held closely for so many years. What is that secret? Well, see if you can take a wild guess. Yep, good guess. You're probably right. So yeah, this has a really good score to it. It carries the film. Just the real heavy gothic feeling of this movie is just bumped up a lot by the score. It just adds the creepy atmosphere to this film, and Bill Sage as the dad is just a genuinely creepy dude. I mean, he is, yeah, he just plays a really good part. All three of these people here. They also have a little brother in the film, um, who I think is actually in the Michael J. Fox show or something right now. But he doesn't really have a huge part. He's in it a lot, but not a lot of lines. Uh, that's him right there in the middle. But he does a good job for just being a little guy. And but the three of these people right here are just absolutely fabulous in this movie. They're see, gore wise, there's a decent amount of gore, but this is kind of a slow burn movie. It definitely builds you up to the ending of this film, which is cool. I don't really know that it's what I was expecting to happen, but when it did, I was like, okay, wow, well, okay. Uh, yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like I said, I was not expecting the ending, but it was very cool. Um, so overall, I think I really, really enjoyed this film. Um, I can't really think of too many negative things about it. So yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anything. I know a lot of people may not like a slow burn movie that, builds the tension throughout, but I for one am a fan of that. I like that you're sitting there waiting and it just keeps pulling you in as you're watching and watching, and then when the big moments hit and you get that payoff that you've been watching the movie for, and it goes down into your belly and fills you full, then it's really satisfying. So definitely check this out. Like I said, I'd like to see the original, so I hope I can find it somewhere. Maybe I'll check on Amazon, see how cheap it is on there, and give it a watching and just see how the two compare. But I think this is a really well done remake. I think that Jim Mickle did a really good job on the writing and the directing. It's just a beautiful film, has a nice, like it says right there, just a nice creepy gothic horror feel throughout the film. You get a couple good bonus features. You get like an hour making of called An Acquired Taste, which is really cool. And you get a couple different interviews with Julia Garner, Bill Sage, Jim Mickle. You get an audio commentary with, I believe, it's Jim Mickle, Nick D'Amici, one of the girls. I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure if it's Amber Childers or Julia Garner, but you get one of them, and I think you also get one of the producers or something like that. I'm pretty sure there's four people. I just listened to the very beginning, but I can't actually remember. But it's 105 minutes, and I think it's I think this is well worth watching and owning. Um, so yeah, check it out. I really enjoyed it. Uh, Comment, subscribe, and cheers.